Hey everybody, going live here tonight for some live draw. Trying to get back into the vibe of going live if I can. I know I haven't been around in a while, but I've been kind of busy, either doing storyboard stuff or publishing comic books. I don't know if you saw Steve Mannion's new book, Fearless Dawn Shorts. Really cool book. This came out recently. Let me see if I can switch back to full screen. Yeah, this came out recently. You can find this in comic stores or at asylumpress.com. But been busy helping put that out. We're running a Kickstarter now too. Been getting ready for Designer Con. I don't know if you guys go to DCon, but it's in Anaheim every year, and it's kind of like a designer toy show. If you guys are into like designer figs, that's coming up next weekend. I would definitely suggest it if you guys are into just artists, designers. There's all sorts of cool people there, but been made these things. These are vintage horror postcards with Steve Baines from The Horrors of It All. Kind of collaborated on putting out these postcards, so you can get these at our website. They're pre-code horror postcards with little blurbs on the back and stuff. All sorts of really cool stuff that we kind of put together and put into packs of 10, or you can buy them singularly. I've been working on these. These are like little stickers that I've been doing. Just got these in today, but we're kickstarting some of these too. These are my new brand, Franken Horrors. It's like a horror brand kind of. So yeah, we're doing like this on the back, but it's all kind of vintage comic book horror looking stuff. But yeah, I've been busy with doing either storyboards or working on comic books. I'll show you here. This is our new Kickstarter. If you guys can see that. Well, let's see. Share screen. Where is supposed to? You're supposed to be able to see my. Let's see. If I do share screen, screen 2, here we go. Oh, there we go. So yeah, this is our new Kickstarter. It's called Vampire Macabre Vampires and Fearless Dawn Horror Comics. So unlike other people, we do hey Orange Human, what's up, man? We usually kickstart like a bunch of books. So instead of having just one book, there's like 3 or 4 and plus a bunch of add-ons and stuff. But this is live now on Kickstarter if you guys want to check it out. It's me. Steve Mannion is a creator. Tim Vigil is a creator. Steve Carswell Baines, Edu Mena from Brazil, Mora Mike from Mexico, and we're the main artists, and there's some colorists too. But Vampire Macabre is one of the covers, one of the books. It's a vampire anthology featuring myself, Tim Vigil, and Edu, and here's some interiors from it. Tim Vigil has a story. I do a Zafira story and a Nosferatu story. I write it, and Edu Mena and Mora Mike draw them. Steve Mannion's Fearless Dawn Shorts is a 32-page collection of short stories. Very cool. Here's some interior art from it. I mean, just Steve Mannion's just amazing. Vampires Bloodshot One Shot is edited by Steve Carswell Baines, who does The Horrors of It All. blog. And, you know, if you like vintage pre-code horror stuff, we scan these pages from the original books, touch up the color, and, you know, put the books out in our own curated collection. So it's really cool if you like the pre-code horror stuff. And these are all vampire stories from different books. Hey Steve, hey guys, welcome to the live draw. I'm just going to show you my Kickstarter real quick, and then I'm going to do some sketching, and then I might pop out for a bit. Fearless Dawn swimsuit edition. This is a new one. This is like kind of a swimsuit pop-up, kind of you know, Steve Mannion doing sexy pinups. There's going to be like a centerfold thing, and maybe a couple short one-page comics. We've got a bunch of different ways to do it. Everybody always wants, you know, you can buy one book for $5. You can buy either, you know, you can, once you get in there, everything is available as an add-on, so you can just piecemeal it together. You can do the whole set, like this is $25 for all the vampires books. $30, we got some naughty covers. $30 naughty cover by me. $30 naughty cover. We got a mystery box. We have a bunch of stickers like these right here. These are some of the new ones that we just got. But this is the new Classic Monsters Vampire Collection sticker pack. If you can see that, it's pretty cool. We've got enamel pins that we are going to be getting soon. So if you guys like enamel pins, you can get all these, or you just get one, you know. And then we have enamel pin heads. You could get these as add-ons too. This is the original sticker pack. Oh no, this is the original hard enamel pin. That's what we did. The original stickers that we did, we're making into these enamel pins, these hard enamel pins, and these are going to be pretty cool too. We're doing some stretch goals, so you get some posters or some mystery stickers. And then add-ons, you can get the original Vampire Macabre, you could get the postcard set, you could get the original Creepy Cute sticker pack, you could get the Classic Monsters sticker pack that this thing is part of, all the Asylum Press back issues, Billy Boy, Zombie Terrors, Eek, Warlash, Fearless Dawn Collection, Satan's Powder Room. These we only have a few of. We don't really have a lot of these, so we're getting down to like the last of them. Heavy Metal sketch cover by me, original From Beyond, Strange Pirate Tales, a bunch of other stuff. And then, you know, when you get in there, you can you know, everything's available as an add-on. So once you get in there, you can do everything. A bunch of digital stuff too. So yeah, check it out. Vampire Macabre, Vampires and Fearless Dawn, horror comics. So yeah, I was just gonna do a live draw. I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. You know, I'm just gonna kind of. Let's see if that comes back. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw something. I'm gonna draw something in my creepy rubber hose style. So yeah, I draw in Photoshop and stuff. So I usually do like a blue, you know, like I'm just using my Cintiq. I don't know if you can see this. Maybe I'll turn this if you guys can see. It's just a Cintiq, and you know, I just kind of like go loose with it. Again, it's like, I don't know. But you know, rubber hose characters, if you guys are into drawing them, they're usually like, you know, you just have a big head. It's real simple, basic stuff. Like it's just, you know, simple body shapes, simple cartoony, you know, legs, you you know, rubber hose, like they say, it's just like tubes. Like you're just drawing these little like tubes and stuff. And then, you know, there's a bunch of tutorials on gloves and stuff, like the Mickey Mouse hands. And it's really just like a circle. Um, and you kind of extend the fingers out of there. The feet are usually, you know, bigger feet. Some people like to draw small feet, but those could be kind of clownish. I don't know, I might make those smaller later. And for this guy, I think I'm gonna make him a little demented looking. I don't know if you can see his ear there. Hey man, hey Helmut Brisiak, what's up, man? Yeah, thanks, man, for coming. I know I should do these live things a little more often, but I just got to get into the mode of it. You know, I got StreamYard and I'm paying for it. So then I'll make that layer like a little lighter, and then I'll go in for like another kind of pass, right, before I like ink it. So again, like with the rubber hose stuff, the eyes are usually, you know, ovals. And when you do the eyes, you can do it so that like it's the pupil, and then you can do like, if you want to do the eye, you could do it either way really. You could have the eye, I forget what you call that part of the eye, but you could have that in there or not, just depends. Hey, Chris Crady, what's up, man? Sasquatch, yeah, I could do Sasquatch, man. Definitely do Sasquatch. So you know, I usually do like the lips a little. I usually do like black lips. I think that always makes the characters kind of creepy. Little small chin. Always do that big cartoony ear, you know. And then you could have kind of a bigger forehead. And then I'm gonna give him like this. I would say like a slicked back 70s porn director look, you know. And then maybe I'll come back here and like I think I want to give him like, you could give him little knobs on the, but you know, like suspenders and maybe. Let's see here. I don't know. Like sometimes the big feet can be too clownish, you know. Oh, look, I could put your guys' quotes up, man. Helmuth Brikisiak, I think. Brikisak. Helmuth Brikisak. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Eminem, nice drawing, good proportions. Thanks, I'm trying it. Mitch Medina, do you use one layer or multiple layers? You can change opacity. Yeah, I always use a shitload of layers. Like, I'm just like layer crazy. To people that work on one layer, I don't know how they do it. But you can see here, it's a rough sketch, then that, and I'll do another layer for the, like the final ink and stuff. But I usually do like 3 versions. Like I'll do 3 layers. Like I'll do a rough, quick sketch, then I'll do a refined pencil, and then an ink over it. It's kind of just comes from comic books, you know, rough thumbnail, then a pencil, then an ink. You know, I think this foot is looking a little weird. I'm going to fix this here. Maybe that looks a little better. Hey, Caesar Crawford, how was my week? You know, it was okay. I worked a little bit, working on my Kickstarter, and I'll show you guys that real quick. Again, Kickstarter is up now. Vampire Macabre, Vampires Fearless Dawn, horror comics. We're kickstarting some horror comics, a bunch of stickers. We have enamel pins, so we got a bunch of cool stuff on there. If you guys are into it, check it out. But back to this, yeah. So then I would kind of take the original sketch to maybe 15, and then bring this down a little bit, and then another layer for inking. And I found this cool. There's a bunch of like inking pens, and I found this inking pen, Kyle's Ultimate Thick and Thin. It's from the Kyle brush set. It's pretty cool. Ominous Mischief by the Demented Dead. Nice. I'll have to check that out. Let me know if you want to do a update trade. That usually helps. Pops Van Zant, what's up, man? Hey, yo. Mitch Medina, do you enjoy Illustrator as well? Not really, man. Illustrator, I know Vector is cool for doing like enamel pins and stuff. I don't really like it because it seems like more of a tool and shit. But I like to draw, so that's why I like Photoshop. But its inking tools kind of suck. But like, I want to show you guys this. Oh, this is like a drawing that I did recently. It's actually traditional, just on paper and shit. But this is what I really like doing. Just doing it traditionally with marker and ink and brush and stuff. But you know, doing it in Photoshop's cool. It's fast. You can make changes and stuff. But you know, Illustrator's cool. So like this is, so then I go in here and like, you know, you could do like a slow, thick and thin. You know, just kind of go in there and, you know, it still kind of looks, this is a great brush, but it still kind of goes kind of, I don't know if I really get the inked line that I would if I was just inking. I can't explain it, but Photoshop isn't the best for this. I think everybody likes that Manga Studio or something. But, you know, this is a cool brush, but I think it still ends up looking a little sketchy, which is fine. I'm into it. I actually like the sketchy look, believe it or not. And then you can go in and just kind of fill in the black. So it's good to see what, you know, the blacks look like as you're going. You know, just kind of go in there and just quickly like get this shit going. And then, you know, like leaving a little highlight and some detail there in the, and then, you know, for the face, I like to bring it in, a little bit of a cheek, and then do like a small chin. Boom, go up to the ear. You know, and then the more detail you put in, always the older they look, but sometimes they end up looking creepy. So this is like, we're definitely going to go with this like slicked back you know, porn director hair is what I'm doing. Hey, Catherine Brannock, what's going on? Yeah, guys, Catherine Brannock, very talented artist. I think San Diego based, but she's always around at Comic-Con, does tattoos if you guys are looking for tats, and paintings, art, all sorts of cool illustration. What's going on? Are you doing decon? I'm getting all ready for decon. I've got like stickers. I'm getting stickers made up and some enamel pins and shit. I got these stickers with my branding on the back. But yeah, I'm pretty psyched. I think I got most of the shit done, so I'm not too stressed about it. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered. So it should be kind of cool. Yeah, if you guys are in the area, or if not, you know, like I said, check it out. Designer Con is in Anaheim, not this weekend, but next weekend, November 18th to the 20th, and it's a designer toy show. So if you guys are into designer figs, there's tons of artists there. It's like Comic-Con for designer toys. Grand Rapids Comic-Con all weekend. That's cool. That sounds fun, man. Grand Rapids. I ain't never been to Michigan, man, so I don't know. I've been through there, but I don't think I've been to Chicago, but never Michigan. So yeah, so I'm just like, you know, boom, give this guy a little bow tie or something, you know, suspenders. Again, I'm doing this quick to just kind of, but like the rubber hose style, they always seem like they're wearing like rubber clothes or something, and there's always these like, I don't know, like seams or something on there. So, you know, you can give them these knobby knees. But again, rubber hose, like in, you know, traditional animation, there was like thick to thin, thick to thin. So this would be like, you know, you'd start thick and thin. So it's never parallel. But in rubber hose stuff, the lines are always parallel. It's just kind of how they did it back then. So, you know, people nowadays move away from that and they want everything thick and thin or straights against curves and shit. But yeah, this Kyle brush is pretty cool because it has a tapered line, but it still always ends up being kind of sketchy. Even if I try to get a nice inked line like a comic book, I just can't do it in Photoshop. I don't know. It always ends up being sketchy. I don't know what people are using to get those nice lines. I think it's not Manga Studio, but what's the name of that other one? So yeah, that's kind of what that thing would look like. And then you can, you know, if you want to see the went from that to the ink, you know, but I would also have a layer just so I could play with it. But you know, you want to have some of this stuff be like spot your blacks so that you can just see what it looks like. So it's good to see a character in black and white. So you know, there's a creepy character. Not a very great, you know, crazy pose. Yeah, in Procreate. Yeah, I've used Procreate too, and there's like there's some cool inking pens in there too, but I still can't get it to look like when I ink with a brush and stuff. Here's Catherine. For Photoshop, there's a smoothing feature where you can adjust the sketchiness of the line. Yeah, cool. I'll check it out. Yeah, I'll have to mess with it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to ink. Some people do some really amazing ink work in Photoshop, and whenever I do it, it's always very sketchy. But that's okay. Like, I like sketchiness. Like, I like stuff that like Paul Pope does. I kind of find that style kind of sketchy, and I could totally work with this. So there's that. I wonder if I should add some gray tones. It's 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, man. Again, my Kickstarter is live. Check it out. Vampire Macabre, Vampires in Fearless Dawn horror comic books. We launched maybe 2 weeks ago. And, here at Asylum Press, we like to fund like 3 or 4 books at a time, unlike where some people just do 1 book. So it could be a little confusing if you get in there, but it's basically, here are the books: Fearless Dawn, Vampires, and Vampire Macabre. They all have multiple covers. The creators are me, Steve Mannion, Tim Vigil, Steve Baines, Idumena, Mora Mike, and each book you could get 3 covers. Some of them have 4 covers. Vampires has 4 covers. And you could get each separately. And, oh, there's some nudie covers. Oh boy, naughty. There you go. Mystery box. And then a bunch of stickers. Like, these stickers are pretty dope. Vinyl stickers, man. You can get them in sets or one at a time. And then we've got enamel pins, which I actually have some. Maybe I should call that shit up. Do you guys want to see some enamel pins? All right, we just got them in from the factory. Let's see. Oh no, enamel pins. Let's see. Enamel pins. Yeah, check this stuff out. So these are the enamel pins that we just got in from the factory. We're getting these in and by DesignerCon, hopefully. But this is, ooh, look at that. Branding on the back. Not bad, huh? This is a little mini devil head. This is a cartoon cat head. Big Bad Wolf with his brains, based on one of my paintings. And then we did this one's a new one. This is Molly, my character Molly with pink hair. And these are, 1.5 inch enamel pins, and these are all available as rewards in our Kickstarter. And then we have the full-bodied ones. Check these puppies out. So that's the full-bodied devil, full-bodied Molly with a knife, Triclops, wolf. I think I call her redheaded girl with an axe and I gotta name her. I don't know, but the redheaded girl with the kooky eyes. And then there's another, devil with a razor. Did I ever show that? But yeah, here's like the process of like giving the overseas factory the enamel pen and then making notes on it, or changing it, stretching the ears weren't right. Just giving notes on this, like changing the color. They didn't get the color right and stuff. So this is kind of like the process if you guys are interested. This is like me going, yeah, make this color, change this. And, they were pretty good, I have to say. I'm pretty happy with what I've seen. There's the outline for that. There's the color. And, when you're done, you get that, which is pretty cool, I think. This is the back stamp that I gave them that they put on the back. Did you see this is this thing? Let's see. That's just the outline for that one. Those wizard pins did a version of it. But yeah, those are oh, these are the backing cards. So this is what they're gonna. So those pins are gonna go on. They're gonna be called Cartoon Creepies, and that's gonna be the backing card that it goes on. And then this is the back of it. My branding. But that should be pretty cool. So just imagine this pin on this like cartoony background. Yeah, hope to see you soon, Catherine. If you're down at DCon, we'll hang out. I'm also going to be at LA Comic Con if you're there. Hey, Caesar, I'm looking at your cast now. Be sure to check out mine, please. Ominous Mischief by the Demented Dead. Yeah, let's check it out. Ominous Mischief. I'll check it out right now. How about that? We'll go live, man. We'll check it. Ominous Mischief. Here it is. Ominous Mischief by the Demented Dead. With Jimmy Palmiotti variant covers. Very cool. Check it out, man. You're going big leagues, A-listers. Poppy Poe, the team, Caesar Crawford, artist for Vampirella Unholy, nice. Jimmy Palmiotti for covers B and C. Cool, man. This looks very cool. I like it. Nice colors. It's got some stretch goals. Very cool. Not very simple, very not that much to look at. Definitely not confusing, man. I'd put some of this art bigger. You got these great pages. I'd pull some of that stuff up bigger. And then I'd put like where are the A, B, C, D? I guess I'd make those covers bigger so you could see them, I guess, you know. But it looks cool, man. But yeah, hit me up. I'll do an update. Share if you want to share me in your update. That usually works pretty good for kickstarting. If you have a live Kickstarter going, I usually find you reach out to people that are like in your level. Like if someone's doing like 300,000, they're going to be like, yeah, I'm not going to deal with you. But anyone around your level will be like, sure. And then if you're doing horror stuff, an update trade usually gives you a boost better than any kind of social or anything, you know. But yeah, this looks pretty cool, man. Are you gonna do print on demand? I'm not sure what your print run is, if you're doing print on demand or offset. I usually do offset because I don't like that print on demand look and feel for whatever reason. And then where is like YouTube? Picnic. This is some reference for a job I was doing. Picnic ref. But yeah, check it out. Vampire Macabre. I gotta pop something in the oven. I'm gonna be right back, you guys. I'm just gonna leave this going. And I'll be right back. Sorry guys, okay, I'm back. I just had to put in some little dinner for myself and get something to drink. As you can see, it's urine. I drink my own urine. You guys are cool with that, right? No, I'm just kidding. It's a green tea. Nutritious and refreshing and sugar-free. And gives you a little caffeine boost at the end of the day if you need it. Let's see what people are saying. What are some of your favorite comic books? Shit, man. I like anything Michael Golden. I've got such a fucking collection. Let me see what I have here. I mean, I was just going through some of my old shit, like this Lobo Christmas special by Simon Bisley. Came out in the 90s, but I love Bisley. This thing is kind of hard to find. It's called Lore. It's by Ashley Wood. I just like Ashley Wood's sequential stuff. You don't usually see a lot of it. He does a lot of covers and a lot of drawings, but not that much sequential. So, you know, when you can find it, it's kind of cool to look through because it's very minimal, but there's a lot in there. You know, like limited color palettes. You know, so I like that kind of stuff. Death Dealer, Verotic. I love the Verotic stuff. This is the Bisley issue right here. I mean, this stuff, when Verotic came out, this shit was just mind-blowing. I loved everything Verotic did, man. Those guys were like rock stars. But I mean, look at that shit. Look at those colors. So, I mean, I liked all the 90s stuff. Bisley, Sienkiewicz, and I like stuff from the 80s too. John Byrne, Michael Golden, Micronauts. You know, Hellboy, early Hellboy stuff, and a lot of heavy metal stuff. Liberator. I got a lot of Rank Xerox stuff. Yeah, nowadays, like Steve Mannion, like because we publish him through Asylum. I mean, his stuff. He's like a true cartoonist, and he's a storyteller, and he just does comics in the way they did them. I don't know, in like the 50s. Like it's kind of like a little Not Brandak, but you know, he just does most of the lettering right there on the page, like classic, you know, comic book creator. So I really like his stuff. Cool. So this is this. Now I could go in there and like do some gray tones, you know what I mean? Like I do like adding gray tones in there. Some shadows. Always good to add like bags under the eyes. Make them look a little evil. Make the hair. So what I'll usually sometimes do is I'll color the back and then I'll put like a base color in and I'll just go like this just to get like a simple white in there, and it's not even like because this is kind of a messy thing, I don't care if I stay within the lines, and I'm just maybe a slight bit lazy. So then that'll be that, and then that blocks off the background. So if I wanted to do any kind of a BG, you know, I could just like get in there and just like do something really quick where he's like, you know, standing and there's like, I don't know, a door or something. Some photograph, some shit. usually like to have the, you know, that wallpaper look where it's like, but you know, sketchy. I just like the sketchy look, I guess. Now this is all line work, and I go back and forth. Like, do I want to bring any like painted shit in there? I think this will look okay, but everything is hard line, and I'm not sure. Do I start bringing some of this in there? So this is like a trick. This is probably like nothing that you guys probably haven't seen before, but you just look up grunge texture, right? Anything on the internet, you can grab this shit. You know, copy image. You just kind of bring it in into the backgrounds, right? Size it up. It's like a known like technique. Multiply, and then you bring it down a little bit. But you see it kind of the cool texture it brings in. Then you could do like, you just check out color burn, lighten screen, hard mix. You just kind of see which of these things give you the best look. I mean, that's kind of cool. Subtract. You just got to mess around with shit. So then like, that's one, and then you're going to grab another one. Let me do like, I don't know, grunge texture sepia tone. You can kind of grab one of these and so put it in there on top of it, right? Size it up. And I could create these textures on my own with paint and shit, but I just don't have the time. I just don't have the time. I'm tired at the end of the day. So you see you have these two textures in there. So you can kind of multiply, linear. See, and then you just kind of like linear burn, darker color, lighten screen. Depends on what you're going for. Like the guys like Temple Smith and all those guys are really into this like grunge style of coloring, you know. And this is kind of the method they would use. And I kind of like it. I like mixing that style because it's quick with this style, and it makes it look all creepy and shit, right? And then he looks like he's floating there, so I'm going to do a little shadow. So shadow is just kind of go black, and then I go filter, Gaussian blur, bring it down a little bit. Oh, maybe that's cool. And then I do multiply, and then kind of, yeah, that's cool. So I don't know, it looks kind of cool and creepy, I guess. You know, something kind of fun. So I don't know, I can't tell if anybody, you guys are mostly on Facebook and YouTube. I don't know if anybody watches me on Twitch, but I'm streaming there. I'm streaming to Twitch, man. But yeah, that's that. And then I started a new Instagram. Instagram.com/ Instagram.com/Frank Forte storyboards is kind of something I just started to show off my storyboard work. So I've been posting stuff from Lovecraft Country, some stuff from She-Hulk. I've got so much stuff that I worked on, but I wanted to have an Instagram where it was just storyboards. So I literally just started this. But if you guys want to follow me, I'm going to be posting pretty much every day, once a day, and just all sorts of stuff like Conjuring 3, Insidious 4, Bob's Burgers, a lot of animation stuff. And you know, it'll just be some of the work that I do that, you know, a lot of people you don't normally see the you don't normally see storyboards unless you buy a storyboard book or art of book. But this is where I'm going to show all the stuff that I do. So it's kind of cool if you guys are into it. But yeah, looks like I picked up some backers tonight. Thanks if you guys are watching and supported. But yeah, Vampire Macabre, Fearless Dawn. We met our goal of 3,000, so we're up to like 7,600. So check it out, and I'll be adding, you know, some add-ons and stuff during the week. Caesar says, I interviewed the lipstick demon actor from a magazine I used to do called The Dead Times. Oh, very cool. Yeah, that was from Insidious, right? Yeah, very cool. Dead Times. Was that a print magazine? I love old horror, print horror mags. There's not that many of them left, although you do have Scream, Fangoria, The Dark Side. But there was a lot of like underground zine type stuff that was pretty cool. Print, very cool. But there's a lot of underground zines in the 90s that you could check out. That was pretty cool. But yeah, that's kind of, I guess, it. Kind of simple, kind of fun. But I'm gonna try to do more coming up. Oh, there it is. Check this out, you guys. Facebook.com, The Dead Times. If you guys are into horror, check out Caesar's magazine. And you still update the website or not really? Because some people go virtual and they start updating. You know, they just go virtual and stuff. I'm going to save that and I'll post it probably. But yeah, so this is cool. I'm going to try to come back and do more live draws if I can, maybe late at night. I think spend too much time watching content. You're you realize you're wasting precious time when you could be drawing or something. All right, cool guys. I think I'm gonna go eat, but I might be back later if you guys are around. I'll do some late night stuff, and I'll try to do this more often. Just kind of hang out and draw and show techniques and just kind of hang. But yeah, and you know, you can. I've got a bunch of Instagrams. Frank Forte Art and Frank Forte Comics is where I just do my comic book stuff. And then Asylum Press is where, you know, the comic book publishing is. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, and we'll talk soon. Thanks, guys.